What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so what we're talking about today is Amazon's UPT, PTO, paid vacation time, where my time is at, why I'm a UPT ninja right now, and what that is. And I'm actually going to show you guys my time and where it's at. And then also wanted to go over the benefits. I thought it was pretty dope that you get when it comes to accumulating time the longer that you stay working at Amazon. Now, first off, this is one of the areas that working with Amazon that I always thought was pretty dope was the time. And most jobs I work, you feel me? You got to put in for a day. It has to be approved. Other jobs, it wasn't paid time off. You can get a day off, but you just had to switch and it wasn't like you would get paid for it. Some jobs didn't have vacation days. Like a lot of jobs are not on the same level as Amazon when it comes to these different things. UPT, which is unpaid time off. Vacation, of course, is vacation time, has to be approved. Then you have your PTO, which is paid time off. The dope thing about UPT and PTO, you can use them things whenever. And you having a bad day at work, you're like, you know what? I declare and decree I'm finna be out by 3. You could be gone and nobody can do nothing about it. So that's what's pretty dope. And there's been plenty of times where I've done that, where I just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave at 4 o'clock today and I'm out. At corporate, all we have to do is just give like an hour's notice in the warehouse. They ask that you give them some type of advance notice, but you don't have to. So off top, that's one of the dope things that I liked about Amazon this time. But you feel me, the flip side and why this is one of the most important aspects of your job if you work in Amazon is because this is one of the main ways I've seen people lose their job and get fired is because they go negative. And what that means is the time that you get for your UPT, that cannot go negative. That can't go below 0. A lot of people will use up their vacation, use up the PTO, and then they will go negative on that UPT. And the way that it goes is once that goes negative, that is when you have a possibility of losing your job. So one of the benefits that I didn't even recognize until I think I was about 2 years in, maybe a year and a half, 2, is that you accumulate time faster the longer that you're with the company. Right now, of course, I've been with the company about 4 years, and I think I've maxed out on how fast it can accumulate. I believe so. I got to double check. But let's say for vacation time, right now, my vacation time, every single week, I get 2 hours of vacation accumulated every week. So roughly just about every month, I get a paid day of vacation. I know it don't sound like the greatest, but it don't sound like the worst. You feel me? I've worked plenty of jobs where I work 365, you feel me, 6 days a week, and I don't accumulate no vacation time. And that's just the vacation. I still accumulate the PTO. I still accumulate the UPT as well. Right now, if you don't work in Amazon, does your job have vacation? Does your job have UPT? Does your job have PTO? Does your job have these things? A lot of jobs that I worked, they didn't have these things. I know Amazon gets compared with Walmart, gets compared with FedEx and all these other places. I really want to know if they have that. When I used to work at FedEx, I don't remember having that. That was a while back, so I'm sure they evolved. I hope so. But if they ain't got none of that, they have to. There's no way that warehouse slaving people worse than Amazon don't have those type of perks. If you work at FedEx, please drop that in the comment section and let me know. But whatever job you work at, if you do have that, if you don't, let me know. So the dope thing about it is, like when I went on vacation, I went to, what's that place called? Big Bear in California. That messed my time up. I'm real careful with my time throughout the year. You have to be, because that is a way that you could possibly be terminated if your UPT goes negative. So I was always very careful, always kept it real high, never really needed to use it because I worked from home until I got into this new department. I'll always be using it for office days. I ain't never in the office. But my time right now is the lowest it has been in a while. And the reason why, I'm in that low key, that UPT ninja range. What is that? UPT ninja, that's basically, what does a ninja do? They sneaking, they hopping over gates. You feel me? They doing the most dangerous and sneaky. One wrong step as a ninja, you could lose your life. That's why I call the UPT ninja, because one wrong, you feel me, accident on the freeway, one wrong, you forgot to wake up for your alarm, you can lose your job. Now, if you don't have enough UPT to cover one day, one shift, you, my friend, are a UPT ninja. You living on the edge. I'm almost there. The reason why I got there, though, and the reason why I brought up the last vacation, when I went on that vacation, I have vacation time, and I put it in on purpose, first off, to get paid for my time, you feel me? But so I wouldn't be low on UPT. It got approved a day before I go on vacation. It gets denied. It's like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I did a video about it. Go check it out if you want to see it. But anyways, so that dropped my UPT low. And right now, my UPT is about 15 hours. So that's why I'm just above the ninja status. I got to go throw on a mask and a bandana in a minute if I start slipping, because my shifts are 12 hours. So I have enough to cover a shift. You feel me? And some thoughts. That's about it. But the dope thing about UPT, I accumulate 33 minutes of UPT every single workday. So by the time this video comes out, I already made another hour of UPT. And I really have no challenges in getting to work because I work from home. I only have to worry about traffic or accidents one day out of the week. And by the time I go back into the office, that will be 2 more hours, actually 2.5 hours added on to my UPT. So I'm gonna be good. But there's one thing that happens when your UPT gets low, because yesterday I didn't do all my punches. So it just shows me clocking in. I forgot how I messed up, but I messed up to a point to where it looks like I just left and was gone for the whole shift. So they took about 10 hours of UPT. So when I went to check my UPT before I did this video the other day, when I was writing my notes on it, my UPT was missing in A to Z. So I was like, this is strange. You feel me? It didn't sit right. I'm like, yo, what's up with this? Then it had like a notice, warning, UPT, something. You feel me? You feel me? That woke me up a little bit. I was a little tired, but that woke me up quick. It said like, click here to see. I clicked it. It had bars. I'm going to show you a little picture. I took a picture of it. It was like, yo, when they start doing this is new to me. I don't be low on UPT. I'm not a UPT ninja. I ain't trying to be. So this is the first time I seen this, but it was pretty crazy. And I guess this pops up once you get under like 15 hours, 14, 13, something like that. But my thing dropped to like 3 hours. You feel me? I said, oh, hold on. Uncle, boop, 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 boop. Uncle Jeff, you feel me? Get on A to Z and fix my hours. And I was just like, I'm just playing. I don't be talking to Unc like that. But I had to go and check and, you feel me, do some research. And I was like, oh, snaps. All right, cool. I just forgot to do a fix my punch, fixed the punch. Hours got back in there. I'm straight. But from now going forward, you know what I mean? I'm not really leaving work. I'm not going nowhere. So it's going to take me about a month, 2 months for my time to re-up. But since I've been with the company a certain amount of years and my time accumulates at a nice little rate, by the time September comes, your boy's going to Vegas. You feel me? That's the next spot. By that time, I will have 36 hours of vacation. So that's the benefit of staying with the company when it comes to these hours. They're going to come up and add up quick. And that's just my vacation time. That's not talking about PTO. That's not including the UPT. But just with my vacation hours alone, when I go to Vegas in September, my work weeks is 4-day one week, 3-day the next week. So I'm going out to Vegas on my 3-day week. Them 3 days will use up my vacation. But ultimately, it will be a 6-day vacation. 3 days used by my vacation time, and then I'm off the other 3 days anyways. So I'm super excited for that. Y'all know I'm taking y'all to Vegas. Gonna be hitting up different hotels and all that stuff, getting some footage. It's gonna be pretty dope. So right now, I'm sitting on 15 hours of UPT, about 4 minutes of PTO. You feel me? If I'm running late down the street, I could use that for that. And then I'm sitting on about 10 hours, I believe, of vacation time. Where are you at with your time? Please don't tell me you a UPT ninja out here living on the wild side, living on the edge. Don't do that. I'm telling you, I can't even count how many people I've seen losing their job for that reason. All fun and games, but listen, do not go below the time that it takes to cover a full shift. Most people, when I see that they lose their job because of this, it's usually 100% of the time they didn't have enough covered for a whole shift. Anything can happen. Traffic, you feel me? Accidents. You wake up late. You can't find the keys to your car. You feel me? 1,000 things. I've seen and heard so many excuses and so many reasons why people have lost their job due to that reason. Watch your hours, safeguard them hours. One thing that I usually do, I have thresholds. I have my low thresholds, I have my medium, and then I have my I'm on. You feel me? I was on I'm on in a minute. I had like 80 vacation hours, 80 UPT hours, 80 PTO hours. You feel me? I was balling until welcome to the new department. You feel me? We're about to try to break your spirit. We're going to try to collapse your soul. We're going to try to see how much stress your body can take. Them hours just dwindled. But I'm here. But listen, that was always my thing. Never let my hours get lower than what it can cover or what it would take to cover a whole shift. Don't do that. There was one time, you feel me, the scariest month, you feel me, that should be a vlog in itself. The scariest month I've worked at Amazon. I was a UPT ninja for a whole month. I had an hour. How did that happen? I don't even remember. I lived a whole month with an hour of UPT. Can you imagine the stressful month that was? Off days, I was waking up thinking I was running late for work. All of a sudden, traffic and accidents happening all over the place, trying to have me stressed out. Pull up to the job on time, ain't no parking. Gotta park across the street in the new lot, way in the back. Run. You feel me? No, you don't run first. You start with the power walk. Power walk to the building. You looking at your clock, you know you ain't finna make it, so now you gotta do the cool jog. You know you still ain't finna make it, so now you gotta run. Talking about you trying to get your cardio in. Listen, be careful with your time. You don't know how happy I was once them hours dropped back into my UPT bucket. But anyways, just wanted to go over the PTO, vacation, and UPT time. Keep your time up, or at least keep enough, which is very low. The lowest you should go is having enough to cover one shift. That's still too low, because you never know if you get sick or anything can happen. That though, you do not need to go lower than what can cover your shift. That's a must. I mean, that's law right there. Don't go lower than your shift. Anyways, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Be sure to hit the wait, which one did I say? Did I say subscribe? I don't know if I said that. I think I said that. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Yes, I'm also an artist. I go by the name of SB. Just dropped a project called Dreams of Motivation Volume 1. Dropped a single called I'm on My Grind. Just dropped a remix song for another little mixtape project I'm doing called Hard Works Pays Off. All these are on my channel. Click on my page, go through it, you can find it, or you can click the links in the description. It goes to the iTunes, Spotify, where you can check it out online. You can stream it, run it up, show your boy some support. Other than that, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go. I'm on my grind. 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 I get up, I get out and get to it. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I get up, I get out and get to it. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind.